Okay, today we're starting the Model 3 project, and the goal is to make that into that. So this is a rally fighter. This thing, what has it got, like 20 inches of suspension travel? It's LS3 in there, you know, badass. This thing has the same horsepower as that, but all-wheel drive and kind of made for the road, performance sedan. We're going to turn it into a snow and mud car. Press around, lift it, put new bumpers on it, put a winch in the front, a winch in the back. If it's done right, it's gonna be awesome, and if it's done poorly, it's gonna suck. So, all right, here we go. All right, so the mountain pass performance stuff is on the rear, upper camber, and then that spacer. That is in there. It's all right and tight. Sitting out with the lift, that thing's sitting much higher off the ground. Yeah, look at that. It's a totally different look. Got the frunk out of there. Tomorrow we'll come back, get those radiators, and we'll figure out where we're gonna put those up. All right, what'd you say, Josh? What are you planning on doing?
I said label everything.
Label everything. All right.
Bag it and tag it.
Bag it and tag it. All right, we have to move these radiators up. This is where those two inlet valves are, for the inlets are for the these two radiators we're gonna move up, and that's really gonna define the angle of attack. It's getting those out of the way and moving this lower structure. And then that gives us, you know, that angle of attack improvement. So that's a big part of the job right now. And Tesla off-road rally car, here it comes. Okay, so we've cut the frunk out of the frunk, the bottom out of the frunk. So now this will drop in over the radiator assembly, and can't see what can go wrong from here. Just lost it.
Bob, show them the radiator. I think this is going to fit nicely.
Yeah, so we've actually pulled a whole radiator assembly up from underneath here, which was, you know, obviously creating a lot of ground clearance issues, and pull it up into here. All right, so Josh, point out what we just did over there.
Got some brackets here.
And that allows that HVAC line, VCC line to fit in there. Where's that at?
A little clearance down here, if you can see.
Oh yeah, there's some more clearance right there. Yeah, so you see the cut. That.
Cut all here.
And then here, same thing.
Cut this all out. Cut this bracket too. This mounting bracket.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this other mounting bracket we left intact. This one here we cut to relieve. And then now we just have to make this corner with the radiator hose.
What's this?
Yeah. All right. Next. And then we're going to use the mounting points for the frunk to create a new bracket for the top of the radiator assembly. So I think we're actually doing pretty well here. And then this is actually the gives you a good sense of the dimensions for where the front of the frunk is. And yeah, see here in a bit how clean that looks already. And just, I mean, it just fits. And then you can see the angle of attack it's gonna allow, not having that radiator right there. And just fabbing up these brackets that enable us to hold this assembly up onto this bar here, so it's nice and tight. Got one here that's kind of still up loose, and then same thing here, just getting this all squared up, make sure we have the clearance to close the lid, and yeah, sweet. All right, here we are, fully assembled. Frunk back in. We got the this mount. It's on this vibration isolator, so I get a little bit of motion there. But that's still, even with the full range, that VCC line is, you can see right down here, is not touching metal. So that's actually floating up by about 1/4 inch. Got the kink out of that line. It's a nice bend. This L bracket right here. It's a little S bracket shape. And Same on this side. And then just a little lift bracket right there. It comes up and you had to bend it at about a 30-degree angle to catch that plastic and then come in from the top and suck up the bolt, lift that bottom up. And then, as this went in, this last line would not fit around that corner, so I had to take this back out and cut that relief all the way back in. So now, if you look, that whole assembly sits shifted to the right by about 2 inches. And that's necessary because these VCC lines stick out quite a bit on this side, on the left side, passenger side. And there are only this one radiator line on this side. So it's an asymmetric build, but you can see that it's dead level inside the frunk. Look in the back line, front line.